Hello, Pisces. So I'm G1 Rated here with G1 Insights, and today I'm going to do your love focus for the month of June 2018. Happy summer, everybody. I'm so happy that it's almost summer, and it's going to be party time. For a lot of you, you're going to be feeling really decent when it comes to making some changes in love or making changes when it comes to your finances. For a lot of you, I spoke to a lot of you last month about moving or making some type of transition, even in love. For a lot of you, you wanted to, at that time, get away from this person, walk away from this person. A lot of you were having difficulty with communication, trying to balance out your emotions. And I think that a lot of you are still going through a lot of that similar energy when it comes to balancing your emotions, okay? You have a lot of cards here talking about balance, okay? Now, for a lot of you, you are also having a hard time letting go of the past or moving on from the past. So either a lot of you are possibly in a relationship where you are kind of still holding on to something. So maybe you guys are just like fresh out of a relationship, maybe you're dating someone new, and maybe it's a possibility that the universe is telling you to be careful, to be cautious, not to bring baggage and drama into this new partnership, okay? Now, for those of you that are already coupled up, it's like a lot of you are holding grudges or pent up emotions about something that has transpired, about something that has happened in the past. And a lot of you have not let that go yet. So a lot of you are holding these energies against the one that you love. Okay? A lot of you are so in love today and then moody tomorrow, ready to break up the next day. And I feel like your spouse, for some of you, is having like a hard time dealing or coping with your changing emotions, okay? So I think that this season is really about just balance for you and really about being honest, okay? Being honest about what has been really troubling you or what's been really bothering you. I think that this is going to call for like some type of heart-to-heart conversation. You guys want to be as expressive as possible. And I know that that's not always like the easiest thing for you to do, but this is going to be that energy where you're going to have to be forced to be honest with yourself and with those that you love, okay? For a lot of you, it's like you are missing someone from the past, okay? And I said this in other videos for other zodiac signs where I feel like a lot of us are still dealing with that past issue, like dealing with something from the past, okay? Now, the very beginning of June, we're still going to be dealing with that passionate, wild, impulsive energy, serious energy, because of that full moon that we had in Sagittarius, May 29th, okay? May 29th, we also had Mercury, which is Gemini's ruling planet, go into Gemini, okay? Now, Mercury will be leaving Gemini around the 12th or the 13th, going into Cancer, give or take a day, and that is going to bring about all sorts of conversation about love and about money, about reminiscing, talking about things that happened in the past. For a lot of us, these conversations might be hard or tense. For a lot of us, this might be a good thing. Maybe it's a good thing that we talk about these things so that way we can finally move forward and be happy, right? And who wants to stay stuck in the past anyway, right? Now, Cancer is your sister sign. So the sun is going to be in Cancer on the 21st. But right before that, around the 18th or 19th, give or take a day, Venus will be going into Leo. Okay, so expect a lot of passion, okay? Especially if you've been trying your best to make the effort in your love life and you've been trying your best to pull things together, and maybe your emotions been all over the place lately. Maybe you've been really out of balance, really out of source. Maybe harmony really hasn't been at its best peak recently. And so I think that this time around, you're going to be challenged with a lot of different emotions, but it's all going to be about reflecting the truth and going deeper within, because I feel like there are some issues that you guys need to address or that you guys need to work through, okay? Now, for a lot of you, you are still having this these emotions about this ex lover, okay? A lot of you are still thinking about this ex, okay? And it's because the love you guys have shared is eternal. So it's like no matter what happened, you find yourself, breaking up with this person, getting back with this person. It's like no matter what happened, it seemed like as if you just can't let this person go, right? And so it's like no matter what you do, you just can't kind of get this person out your system. Now, for a lot of you, you are dealing with a soulmate, and maybe you guys have been having some issues. And I feel like for a lot of you, you're dealing with either a Gemini person or you are dealing with a Leo person, okay? Because I see a lot of passionate energy. And also for a lot of you, this could even be an earth sign as well, because I see a lot of earth energy here, okay? So for a lot of you, this is either a Capricorn, Virgo, or a Taurus. For a lot of you, this is either a Aries. No, I think that this is Leo, okay? For a lot of you, this is either Leo, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, or this is a Gemini or a Libra, okay? Because I see Gemini energy here and I see Libra's energy here as well. So, for a lot of you, it's like you guys just want to be as honest as possible with this person, okay? You want to let them know what has really been on your mind lately. You want to let them know what's been really troubling you. Even if you don't feel like it's that big of a deal, you may feel like, well, I'm not really going through anything spectacular. You may even feel like you don't really need to do all that. You don't really like getting into too deep in a conversation about love at all. You just want to be happy, right? But again, with that sun being in Cancer, it's going to bring about a lot of different emotions, even in you, Pisces. So expect a lot of intuitive energy to be popping off. Expect your love for someone to be popping off. You may have a lot of deep thoughts about something. Maybe a particular situation happens between your spouse and somebody else, and maybe you just had enough. Because even in the month of May, your energy was very similar, okay? And for a lot of you, it's like you love this person. You don't want to leave. You don't want to break up. You just want to make things right. You want you guys to be happy. And for some reason, it's like, but you just can't really shake it. Now, I'm not sure if some of you have been having a lot of conversation um, moving or transitioning somewhere, but I feel like some of you are even moving for a job, okay, or having a lot of conversation about moving for a particular job or career, okay? And I feel like for a lot of you, this been bringing about a lot of conversation in your home. And for a lot of you, it's even your spouse that is the one that was offered an opportunity, okay? And a lot of you are kind of skeptical. You're like, I don't know, that's not really my thing. And so there's been like a lot of conversation about that as well, okay? If that has not been happening, it might happen really soon. It's about to happen, okay? So let's go a little deeper into this and see what else the universe wants me to tell you, okay? Now, I see the Lovers card here on top of let go of control issues. And the Lovers card came out in reverse, so it talks to not really about you guys separating, but it talks about you guys addressing some type of issues, okay? Something dealing with maybe you guys have had a lot of things just been unbalanced lately, not a lot of harmony, a lot of indecisiveness, not really being sure of what to do. But I feel like this is also about even though because a lot of you are having these thoughts about not being sure of what to do about a particular person or a particular situation, the universe is saying to allow this situation to unfold naturally. Do not try to control your experience. Allow it to happen. Allow it to happen. No matter how deep, no matter how annoying, no matter how much pressure, the universe is encouraging you to have balance, to get your life back in order, to have balance, okay? Now, the good thing is this, okay? When it comes to love, the good thing is this. Whatever you guys were seeking, or whatever you were thinking about or planning for or trying to figure out, or whatever you were asking God for, asking the universe for, right? The universe is saying that in the near future is going to happen, okay? So whatever it was that you were like really thinking about, that really has been on your heart lately, whatever it was that you were looking for, the universe is saying in the near future. Now, that's the good part, okay? But the other good part is this. If you pay attention to that deception, okay? Because a lot of you try not to be so controlling of a situation. Again, let it naturally unfold, but try your best not to be so vindictive. Try your best not to be so aggressive or angry or upset. I see a lot of you getting angry and getting upset over a particular situation or a person. Maybe this person is arousing unnecessary jealousy inside of you. Maybe you have been feeling really insecure lately, really unsure. And I think that that's the part that you hate most, because you love to be confident and you love to be sure. But a lot of you just can't help yourself. You have all these different emotions going on. And it takes somebody that's extremely monumental to be able to kind of put you in check, or someone that is able to fill you up with that love that you are needing and so desperate for, right? But the thing about you, Pisces, is that you love to be with people that need you, okay? And I think that that is why you are so attracted to this air sign, is because it's like you feel like they need you, you know? And so that is the part that is stopping you from saying, well, I can't just walk out right now. I can't do that, you know? But then a part of you is like, well, the hell with this. I'm thinking about cheating. I'm thinking about leaving. For a lot of you are saying, well, I don't know if I want to take my ex back. I think I should just go ahead and work it out with the one I love, right? So again, it's all brought down to is like you guys are really trying to make some type of decision. Now, I do see with the will card being here, okay? I do see that this is a time of positive change for you. So whatever was stuck, or whatever you guys were kind of indecisive about, or whatever it is that your spouse was indecisive about, you can kind of expect things to kind of move along quickly now. You can expect things to be transitioning. That's why I just felt transition for you, okay? I do see a happy home life here, a very happy family life, financial security. So for a lot of you, you are thinking about moving because of a career. And if it's not you, then it may be your spouse, okay? I feel like there has also been a lot of fears about money and how you're going to get money. How are you going to survive? How are you going to pay those bills if you move? What if it's too expensive, And this is either you asking your spouse all of this, or your spouse is asking you all of this. Either way, there is definitely a lot of conversation about what to do, okay? Now, if you want to know if this is going to be a good idea, the answer is yes, okay? If you are having this question about whether or not you should make that move with this person, the answer is yes. If you are feeling like, should I take this person back? Well, that's up to you. But if you really feel like you can't be without this person, like you just love them and you want to make it work, and the feeling is mutual between the both of you, and you feel like there's a lot of passion coming from him or her, and you feel like it's matching up with your own energy, then go for it. Why not? Okay, and this is a firm yes. So if the universe wants you to know, definitely go for it. Have fun. Be excited. Start that new journey, okay? Now, I want to tell you guys something. In your past life, okay, one of the biggest things that kind of stopped you from having great love was the fact that you got angry quickly. Like, a lot of you had a short temper. A lot of you had like a no nonsense approach. A lot of you lacked patience, okay? And so a lot of you also lacked balance, and you were extremely argumentative, okay? And so in your past life, so in another lifetime, way in your past, right? Those are some of the things that kind of stopped you from having great passion. And so the universe is saying, listen, Focus on forgiveness and healing this season. Focus on balancing your own needs and focusing on getting yourself together, because the more you forgive and learn to let go of what no longer serves you, the more great love is going to come to you, okay? So forgiving and learning is like a huge lesson for you this season, okay? Remember though, meditation does bring answers. So if you feel like you need to come up with a new ritual, that you maybe need to pray a bit more, that maybe you need to fast a bit more, whatever it is, get yourself together, wear your chakras, okay? Do whatever it is necessary to help you reconnect with yourself, okay? You are all intuitive. You are one of the most intuitive signs of the zodiac. So don't be afraid to tap into that when it comes to love, dear love. Okay? Now, forgiveness and learning, of course. As you release and heal the past, you will experience more love in your present moment. So whatever it is that you and this person were going through, I see that the love you guys shared was internal, okay? And not internal, eternal, okay? The love was eternal. So it was kind of like a twin flame relationship. You guys just held on to each other. You breathed one another. It was like it was a very deep connection. So for a lot of you, maybe you and your ex keep breaking up and getting back together. Whatever it is, you want to learn to forgive yourself for whatever you did in the past, and you want to take time to forgive other people for what they have done to you. Because it's really, really, like I said, in your past life, you were always snappy and ready to be vindictive, ready to hurt people. And those are some of the things that you're going to be challenged with this season. There's going to be a lot of different unnecessary obstacles that may come your way in the month of June, honey, and you gotta have balance. You cannot be distorted or, discombobulated or messed up and emotional inside. You gotta have balance. You gotta focus on what are your core values, what matters everything to you, what matters to you. Is it money? Is it family? Is it freedom? Find out what pleases you in life. Okay, this is about seeking and finding the magic in the little things in life. Taking time to be grateful, taking time to appreciate the ones that are in your life, the ones that encourage you and uplift you and inspire you. Okay, but let go of those control issues, Pisces. Now, for a lot of you, I feel like this is for the Pisces man, okay? Or you guys may be dealing with a Libra or Gemini or Aquarius man, okay? And this person is either very manipulative, very controlling, very direct, and very like just kind of just say whatever they want to say, very abrasive, and can even possibly be very abusive, okay? Now, if this is not your spouse or your ex, okay, that you love so badly, right? Then this could even be your own energy. So the universe is telling you, listen, when it comes to that forgiveness and learning that lesson, honey, you don't want to be like the King of Swords. You don't want to be angry and bitter and vindictive, and you don't want to be selfish, right? You want to be more like the King of Wands. You want to be passionate and sexy and loving and full of life and determined and bold. That is what you want to be. You don't want to be angry and filled up with all kind of nonsense and being bitter and holding grudges. We don't want this for you. The universe is saying, listen, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your relationship, right in your present moment. So no more of being like this. You have to be more honest, okay? So the universe is saying, don't be abrasive. Don't be abusive. Don't be manipulative. Don't lie your way through, okay? Be more like the King of Wands. Be honest. Be like the man of honor. Be the woman of honor. Carry yourself with dignity and respect and power. Okay? Be sexy. Be everything that they thought that you would not be. Okay? So you want to present more of passion and more love in your relationship. You want to try to be more forgiving. Okay? More bold in your conversations. Be more confident in your conversations, okay? Because the King of Wands is very bold. That's a lot of bold, tense, strong, powerful energy. So you want to be more like this. right? If you're gonna be aggressive in a sexy way, not in a way to hurt the one you love, okay? And as you do that, dear love, you will experience more passion in your love life. So you got more than one cards explaining that to you, dear love. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Enjoy the moment, dear love. Be bold, be charismatic, okay? Because the love you share is eternal, dear love. So again, I do see a potential for a very happy family life. I do see that money will even get better. So maybe that will help you guys open up a little bit, right? Because I do feel like there has been some insecurities or just a little bit of doubt or some type of panic about something, worrying about if you guys will actually be able to afford something, okay? Or maybe this has been your spouse energy lately, and maybe you have been the one trying to say, listen, babe, it's going to be okay. Don't worry about it. We got this. The money is good. I'm good, right? Like maybe you guys been trying your best to express all these things, and maybe your partner has been the one that's been so angry and bitter and cold-hearted. And, it's sometimes it's best not to fight fire with fire, okay? Sometimes it's best to say, you know what? Let's not fight. Let's just talk. We don't have to yell. We don't have to, beat each other up in the head. We don't have to be vindictive. Let's just talk about it. What is it that you need from me, right? Like, try your best to communicate that this month. If there's anything that you have been having a hard time discussing or bringing about, no matter how deep, no matter how strange, no matter how broad, you want to bring this up, okay? You want to talk about it. And I do believe with Mercury going into Cancer, it's definitely going to push you to reminisce about the past a lot, to bring up some old things that you don't really need to discuss. It's going to challenge you in a huge way, okay? So you want to kind of, again, focus on balance, dear love. But whatever it is that you are seeking, the universe is saying in the near future, there is a potential that it will happen, okay? Like I said, for a lot of you, there's been some uncertainty, okay? Now, like I said, whatever it has been happening is moving forward. I see the wheel here. I see that fortune is on your side. The universe has your back, dear love. So even when it comes to love, you can try your best to reassure yourself that it is all going to work out. You have nothing to worry about, nothing to fret over. So I know that it's been kind of scary lately, being indecisive, you not being sure what to do. And I know that for some of you, you and your spouse has not really had the best harmony. Not saying that you guys fight every day or hate each other, right? But it could just simply mean that maybe you guys have just having some minor disagreements in the home, and you've been trying your best to work it all out. But it's like, you know how you want to say I love you, but it's like the words just won't come out. That is what it's going to be like for you. So maybe you want to say something, but it's just going to be probably hard for you to communicate that. And towards the middle of June, that is when it's going to hit you like, let me just get this shit over with. Like, let me just say what I got to say, okay? Because especially during that new moon, honey, you want to be as expressive as possible. If there are anything that you need to take care of in love, as far as buying a new home, getting your money together, starting possibly a new job, or if you and your spouse have been thinking about working out fertility, getting pregnant, whatever it is, you want to wait until after the full moon, okay? Because like I said, we're still going to be dealing with Mercury and Cancer, and it's going to be bringing up a lot of weird, strange emotions, okay? So yes, this month is going to be sexy and passionate, but remember, we also have a few small minor retrogrades happening, so things might feel like it's not working out, and it might feel like it's slowing down, but the reality is it's not slowing down. It's actually just taking a break to allow you more time to review your options, to go over things with your spouse, to double check everything. So don't see this as a bad thing, because your ruling planet is going to go retrograde. Okay? So this might affect you a bit financially, but it doesn't mean that you're not going to have a great month. I think you are. But I believe that the more you work these issues out and the more you verbalize what you need and what you feel, I think that's when everything is going to come together, especially even in love, because I think your spouse don't understand what's really bothering you. And so I would say to just try your best to be as expressive as possible, okay? And thankfully, with Mercury being in Gemini, boy oh boy, a lot of us are pretty chatty these days, okay? And extremely intuitive. So use your intuition to guide you and you will not go wrong, dear love. Okay, so I love you, Pisces. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Please, please like and share this video. Okay, thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. You guys are amazing. If you would like a personal reading, check out my website, g1insights.org. It should be somewhere either on the top or the bottom of the video, somewhere here. I don't know. Just message me and let's talk, guys. I love you. Bye-bye.